Hello friends, we are back after a couple of days with a new fungus, and this is in lady's finger. This is supposed to be a Heleospora fungus. This is a sporadic fungus. So we are going to isolate it from a lady's finger. So here we have a refrigerated stored lady's finger, it was stored for a long time. So we have acquired it from the refrigerator, and we are trying to excavate the fungus, and we are going to put it into the culture media. Now regarding this culture media, I want to speak one thing, that this is a special type of culture media I have prepared for sporadic funguses. This is a chrome agar or chromogenic mix agar. A chromogenic mix has been added into this culture media to specify the incubating period of the development of the fungus. So this culture media will change according to the pH level of the agar regarding the growth of the culture media. Not only it will just change once or showing just the full growth and the color will change. No, not like that. It is not like bromocresol green, or it is not bromocresol bromothiamine purple, or it's not phenol red or like that. It is a different chromogenic media. This is known as a dedicated chromogenic media. So that I have used in this chromogenic culture agar with all the other mediums as the indicator. So this I am going to use. So let us begin the extraction, and then we will start. So for that the basic tools are same, the scalpel, and a forceps. So what we are going to take, the lady's finger, just cut the lady's finger, the fungal part, and just remove the fungal part, and we are just going to drop it inside the flask in my left hand side. So that is what I am going to do. So this is one part, and this is the second part. Sorry. So it has gone. Now this portion is not yet, there is a very little bit fungus, so just we have to cut it or dissect it, and we are going to dissect it and just get this fungus. So here is the fungus. After a stay of long time, what has happened is the fungus has got in a hibernation period. Generally the fungus does not die, they go into the hibernation period. So therefore, so what happens in the refrigerator, if you put the things in the refrigerator, what happens, it goes into the hibernation period. After long time, there is in the incubation period, when after this incubation period it fully grows. After this full growth, it goes to the hibernation period. The fungus hides itself. So it is very intelligent organism. It hides itself and it goes into the hibernation period. So in Bengali we say shit ghum, or in the winter sleep, or that is rather in very literally translation. If we literally translate this hibernation in the shit ghum into English, that is winter sleep. So it sleeps in the very cold climate. It sleeps, and therefore it goes to hibernation, and when it gets a suitable culture media, it again comes back into its full form. So this is what the topology, or rather the behavior of the microorganisms. Not only fungus, it is also, it's called virus. In the case of viruses are more intelligent than fungus, and bacteria, they are intelligent also. So they have gone to hibernation period. So the fungus's growth is not visible in the naked eye. So we are going to put it into this chromogenic mix. That's why I have prepared this chromogenic mix, and we are going to put this chromogenic mix, this fungus, into chromogenic mix. So let us see after 15 days or 10 days what this fungus says, or this culture media says. So now the chromogenic mix is almost colorless, as you can see, when I am getting back, when I am pipetting out, it is almost colorless. So just it will change the color. So if it changes the color, then we will be definitely see that what is there in the chromogenic mix. So what is there in the fungus. So around 15 ml I am putting, because the fungus has dried up, or rather it has gone to hibernation. So to give it enough food, I have given around 15 ml. So this is the culture media. So now we are literally, it is floating, and so we are now going to cork it, and we're just going to put it into the culture media. So this literally will give you the result after 5 days or 10 days. So we will be back after 5 days. So now the media is ready for incubation. So now we will be back after 5 days and see what is the condition of this chromogenic agar. You can see the color. Now it is almost yellowish or pale yellow in the color. This is the initial color. This is the pale yellow in color. This camera I am showing into this camera. I have another camera in front of you. I am showing this into this camera. So you can see it is focusing, and now you can see it is almost transparent and almost pale yellow in color. It's a pale yellow in color. This is the initial color. That is showing no growth at this moment, because all the funguses are in hibernation period. So when it crosses the hibernation period, what happens, that we will see after 5 days. So let us see what happens. It may arrive in 5 days, it may arrive in 12 days, it may arrive in 15 days also, because it has gone in hibernation period. So from hibernation period to active period, this is a very prolonged time. The virus or fungus takes a prolonged time, because the hibernation period, how long the hibernation period is, it depends upon. So more it goes to, more prolonged hibernation period is prolonged, the activation period will be exactly the same. To come back to active period, it is also same. It will take a prolonged time. The same time it will take, as long as it has gone. It has taken the hibernation period. It has taken the hibernation period. The same time it will come back. So that is what. It is simple. It's very simple thing, that when a man late sleeps, he rises late. So that is the theory. So when a man sleeps at 12 a.m. in the morning, in the night, so he will rise at 10 a.m. in the morning. So that is the thing. So now let us see when the bacteria or the fungus rises after 10 days or 15 days. That is what we are going to see. So goodbye from now. Hello friends, we are back after 5 days, and we are going to see this lady's finger. Now we are going to inspect this lady's finger. We are back, and as you can see, the color has changed. The color has darkened from almost, it has become reddish yellow color. So pH has definitely changed, and we have seen the presence of fungus. Is definitely there is a presence of fungus. So what we are going to do, we are going to make a first-hand investigation, and let us see what happens. So first-hand investigation, we will be taking around 3.5 or rather 3 ml of, let me adjust the pipette, and we will be taking around 3 ml of this solution, and it is quite darkened and thickened, so we will have to make a dilution also. So let us see. So it is very thick and getting, so it is thickened. It is a very thickened, it's almost a jelly-like substance. It is a jelly-like substance. So we have to decolorize it, and as you can see, so it has become thickened. So we are going to take sodium glycinate buffer. Here is our sodium glycinate buffer. We are going to add the sodium glycinate to disintegrate the bubbles. we have to disintegrate the bubbles, and we are going to take the sodium disintegrate bubble. Sodium we are going to use the sodium glycinate buffer. So this is around 1 ml, and you can see the decolorization is going on, and 2 ml. So the color has almost decolorized and it has become very light now. Now the thing has become very light and the funguses are visible. So we are going to investigate this under TCM 400 microscope. So this we are going to investigate under TCM 400 microscope. This will be our first investigation, and later on we will decide how much we will have to keep, or whether we will going to keep it or not. We are going to make a fluorescence. We have to go for the mycotoxin extraction in future, and we have to go for therefore we have to go for fluorescence view. So let us see what our first investigation gives us. So thank you very much. So you can see the Heleospora sarcospora, Heleospora isocella, and the sporangiums, and the colonies are visible also. This is our first investigation, but the Heleospora is a very promising fungus, and you can see this Heleospora colony. Here is a very big colony, the Heleospora colony, with dark inside, and the sarcospora and the isocellum is outside, the outside cell wall, and inside is the mycotoxin. So it's another colony just passed out, and more to come, because we are doing this is a first hand investigation, so more to come. So we are looking for a big colony here. That's why you are moving the petri dish. So randomly moving the petri dish to see another colony is there up, but it's a small one. We are looking for big colonies. So let us see in a big thing we need to see. So more Heleosporas are there, so we need to come. So this is a Heleospora trapped inside. Their sporangiums trapped inside the colony. So more Heleosporas have to come. This is a big one. This is a very big one. This is a very big colony of Heleospora. You can see in the front of you. It is a very microscopic exciting focus. This is 200x magnification, and you can see it's a very big colony, and more to come. So this is almost end of the slide, end of the specimen. So no more at this moment. We can see only 2 or 3 colonies here. Another is floating. So this is a floating colony. This is a Heleospora floating colony. I try to focus it, and you can see it's a floating Heleospora. So this is a very little Heleospora, and that's all for the first investigation. Hello friends, so we are back after 3 days of the first investigation of this Heleospora. As you can see in the camera, I am holding the flask. It has become almost reddish in color, and it has changed, continuously changing the state, and we are going to make the second investigation. So we have to find out I'm trying to find out the definite shape of more definite structure of this Heleospora fungus. So we have already received the first view and the first image, but that was a little bit difficult image. So in this second part of this video, we are going to find out the more precise image, so that we are going to see. So let us begin with the experiment. We will just investigate. This will be our second investigation. We will be going to investigate it under TCM400 microscope for second investigation, and that's as usual. Like the first, we will be taking some of the liquid. This is sticky fungus. As you can see, it is a very sticky fungus, so we have to dilute it with rather make a addulysis with this glycine buffer, with this sodium glycinate buffer, and just around 1 ml or 2 ml we will be going to take, and we are just with the help of this pipette, as you can see in the camera, we're just mixing with this, and some 2 ml will be mixing, and this we will use for addulysis of this fungal media. This is a very sticky fungus. As usual, lady's finger is a sticky substance. It is a sticky vegetable. It is sticky vegetable, and therefore the culture media has also made it sticky. So now it is in a format we can study. So here it is a format we can study. So this we will go to the TCM400 microscope, as you can see in this camera very well. I think, yes, you can see in this camera very well. So just here we will see it under TCM400 microscope. So let us begin the. So you can see this is the matured Heleospora cell, and it's a very regular structure, and it is in front of you. This is the matured cell. We are going to the other sides of the Heleospora, other sides of the specimen. So this is the other parts of the slide. As you can see, this is the microscope is getting focused, and you can see the sporadic cells. These are the neonatal cells, not matured, like the previous one. We are trying to find out the biggest cell, so that we can show you the actual structure of the Heleospora. This is the colony. The microscope is getting focused. The culture media is very thick now. Still it is thick, so we are just trying to focus the microscope, and let us see. The microscope is focused, and you can see the colony. So this is the colony of the Heleospora. So this is the colony of the Heleospora, as you can see in front of you, and this is the neonatal cells are inside. Cells are getting matured. So this is the irregular structure. The colony, the shape of the colony is also irregular, as you have seen. We are going in the other parts of this specimen, and the microscope is getting focused, and we are seeing the running cells of the Heleospora. They're coming down from the top, and it's again microscope is getting focused, and it's very difficult to focus, but still it is focused, and you can see the neonatal cells of the Heleospora. So the microscope is focused, and you can see the Heleospora, neonatal cells of the Heleospora. So it is focused, the microscope is focused, and you can see the Heleospora, the neonatal cells of the Heleospora. So this is very interesting fungus with a regular shape, just like Perivelus, Rovinia perivelus. The microscope is focused, and you can see no shapes are they don't have any specific regular shape. The shapes are very irregular and very immature shape, and with a very thick cell wall. So this is very difficult to penetrate for the stains, and especially for the solvents to get extract the mycotoxin get extracted. So this is the condition of the Heleospora, just like Perivelus. So anyway, we are going to some other parts of this of the petri dish, so to see the other parts of the specimen. We are scanning through the microscope, and we can see more colonies here. There is an irregular colony, irregular prematured colony, and the microscope is focused. So it's trying to get focused, and the colony is still there. And the colony is prematured. The microscope is not properly focused here, and we can see some other parts of the slide. are some neonatal cells of the Heleospora, and we are still focusing the microscope and searching. Actually, we need to see more cells. Yeah, the cells are coming. These are the neonatal cells. This is a very big Heleospora cell. It is, you can see the thickness of the cell wall. Here you can see the thickness of the cell wall. The cell wall is so thick and so vivid that you cannot even penetrate through. So we are trying to bring that. Yeah, it is in front of you now. The big cell. It's a very big cell of the cell Heleospora. It is the actual very big cell, and you can see inside. You can't see anything. It is dark, and you can see the cell wall, the irregular and very thick cell wall. Irregular and very thick cell wall. Now we are decreasing the magnification from 200x. We are decreasing to 100x. Even the cell is so mature, so big that we cannot even see the full figure. But still we are going to decreasing the magnification to 50x magnification. Now we can see the cell wall. We are now focusing the microscope. Microscope is very difficult to get focused, and still we are focusing, and the microscope is getting focused, slowly focusing. We are focusing the microscope, and the microscope is focused, and you can see the irregular shape of this Heleospora. This is the matured cell of the Heleospora under 50x magnification. And it is the left side of the screen, and you can see the Heleospora isocella. This is an unicellular microorganism with a very irregular shape and very thick cell wall or cell membrane, whatever you say. It is not a cell wall, it is having a cell membrane actually. So the membrane is very thick, and it will be very difficult to break this cell membrane and penetrate through. This osmolar exchange will be very difficult. The solvent of the osmolar exchange will be very difficult. And so this is the complete vision almost. We are at the end of the specimen, and you can see some other Heleosporas, and that is almost complete. You can see some other parts of the slide. These are the running cells, and that is the. As you can see the Heleospora in front of you, the Heleospora isocella. This is a isocellic fungus, and some more isocella Heleosporas are coming up now. It is the microscope is focused, and you can see in the right hand side there is an Heleospora. This is also another Heleospora, and it is getting focused, and you can see the loosen up mycotoxins inside. The mycotoxin pellets are inside. These are pellet type of mycotoxin. The cell wall has already broken, so the mycotoxin are coming out, and this is another Heleospora sponge. This is also another Heleospora fungus. Something is roaming around, and these are the other parts of the slide, and you can see the microscope is getting focused, and this is a beautiful picture. You can see the beautiful picture. The microscope is getting focused, and this is the cell division of the Heleospora. The left hand side Heleospora is the mother cell, and the right hand side Heleospora is the sister cell. So this is the cell division is going on. So this is a very beautiful picture of the Heleospora isocella. So unicellular microorganism. This is like an amoeba, but this is a fungus. The unicellular fungus. This is Heleospora isocella. In front of you, the cell division is going on. Cell is being divided. So these are the other parts of the slide. The mycotoxin is spread up. The sporadic mycotoxin is spread up. This is the left hand side. These are the other parts of the slide. So nothing as such. this is also in the parts of the side is contaminated. This portion of the side is just stains are here, nothing is visible. The slide is getting searched for the more Heleosporas, but nothing is visible. So the fungus was very less content. If the substance was very sticky, so the fungus was very less content. So that much Heleospora you can see. So slide is getting moved, and you can see the magnification is very high. So nothing is such visible. So you have seen the Heleospora isocella. So these are the dead cells. These are the dead cells. And the magnification is still there. So these are also dead cells. See the dead cells. Dead cells are there, always there. The cells will be there because some of the cell dies due to staining. Some of the cell dies. So live cell is very less now. Here in this specimen, live cells are very less. These are the spreaded mycotoxins, glowing in the light in yellow color. So this much is all about the Heleospora. As you can see, the spectrum is arrived, and you can see a peak just from 426 nanometer to 448 nanometer, and the P lambda max is at 410 nanometer. So this is Leuteoskyrin. This is the mycotoxins, masked mycotoxin Leuteoskyrin, and this is a very dangerous mycotoxin, as you can see, and it is very bad for human health. And this is all about isocella mycotoxin and isocella investigation. Thank you very much. So this